I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Welcome to the 2025 BC Men's and Women's Curling Championships presented by Best Western. My name is Melissa Soligo, and I am joined here by Elaine Dagg-Jackson. Welcome, Elaine.
Hey, thanks, Melissa. Nice to be here with you.
We are coming to you live for this game from the George Preston Recreation Center in the beautiful township of Langley. In today's action, we are going to be watching draw number 2. It is a men's game. We have Jay Wakefield versus Jared Kolomaya. There you see the lineup for Team Kolomaya. Nicholas Meister, Andrew Nerpin, Cody Tanaka, and Jared Kolomaya. And on the other side, we did quickly see it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a good game here today.
Nice shot, Chris!
So just to start us off here, we've got Nick Meister from Kolomaya.
Real good, Nick. Good start.
A pretty straightforward call for the first band, just short of the house.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay. So I got
Called and made.
28 on
And Matthew Fenton is the lead for Team Wakefield.
Lots of room right now.
Close. Chris is rock.
That's close.
Chris is rock.
Yep.
Come forward.
Yep.
And you can hear there's a nice crowd in here today. There's some horns and rattlers and
Daniel's rock. Daniel's rock. Girl.
some kids. Great to see. Okay, there's a nice
14-6.
come around. Top speed.
Yeah.
Got room. Room. Close.
Line's close.
Yep. Whoa.
Line's good.
Key line.
Just for weight.
Whoa. Let's do it. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Not curl. Straight. Easy. Real good, Nick.
Well, it looks like these teams are starting out with some really nice draw weight this afternoon.
Yeah, and that's so important, especially in that first end, to set the stage.
Wait if you can.
Good place. I carried more
There's
than
Matt with his second shot here, trying to freeze
Okay,
right
at the
onto
end of
that
the area.
blue stone. And this looks really good. Well done.
And
was
again, these two
15-2.
teams are on the draw weight. They must have had a good pregame
Slaughter
practice.
High's pretty good. Okay, speed's
Yeah,
nice.
she's good.
Yeah.
Kind of gets to be a race to the who's going to freeze the best one. And
I was a little late.
Close.
Yeah, you usually don't see, I mean, you see a few of these rocks in the first end usually, Elaine, but you don't really see continuous rocks. You know, sometimes the team with hammer will blow things up and try and clean things up, but continued with the same strategy here.
Bounce it.
so I think we've got a really good ice surface. I did have a chance to watch the game this morning, and it seemed like the teams really liked the ice. They could make all the shots. It was curling a lot.
Good freeze.
There were a lot of finesse shots being made, little taps and rolls, and
Yeah, it's like
so
15, it feels
thanks
like.
to the ice crew here in Langley, this is going to be an exceptional event with this kind of ice surface to play on.
Looks like Weston is LSD. How's
And Mike Merklinger is the chief ice technician here this week,
Line good.
along with
good.
Norm
Line's
is
good.
out of the Vancouver
Whoa,
Curling Club
whoa.
is helping him
It's
out.
heavy, then whoa.
Wade's close.
This is Chris
Careful,
Parkinson, the
good.
second for Jay Wakefield.
Freeze it up. Line's good.
Top. Whoop, top.
Line's really good. Freeze it up.
We saw that one of Andrew Nerpin. It just came up short, but it did freeze to the blue guard. So that'll be something to watch for here if anyone needs to use it, like Jared's about to.
Yeah, those two blue rocks at the front there are in a position where they can make something happen there. I'm not sure if the angles are going to go on the red, but
Like half.
definitely will be making a play on that.
Half a rock. What? Yeah.
See the two coaches /
Yeah,
fifths in the background on our left-hand side. There's Nathan Small for Team Kolomaya, and Brad Fenton is the coach for Team Wakefield.
Real hard. Shot.
So it did
It's
catch
the
the
same
front
thing.
of that red rock, making things a little bit better for Team Kolomaya by removing one of them. They still have those
Probably
two
the same
blue
thing.
rocks just short of the house that they can still work with, although
Same
the
way.
angles I think are just slightly less favorable than they were on the last shot.
I thought maybe Jared thought Elaine maybe he'd get a little bit more of a drag because those stones were fairly close together, but there was about an inch between them.
Hard line.
Sometimes they will drag as one.
Yeah, and we don't have the benefit of the overhead camera quite here in Langley, so we're looking on a bit of an angle. Oh, there we get a really good view of how close those blue rocks are together. Again, a nice display of draw weight here in the first end.
Yeah, incredible for both teams.
Either that or we guard, but.
So Jared, although he is the skip of this team, he does throw third
Two
stones.
the Reds are going.
I think it's a third now.
Cody
I
Tanaka
agree.
throws the final stones for his team.
Yeah, Cody's been throwing that last rock for a while and plays a lot of mixed curling, so he's, I think, really comfortable in that last rock position.
Oh, yep. Oh. Yep. Whoa. Yes.
And that's a great
Shot.
shot. Fabulous outcome.
Yeah, and you see what happens when you add a little weight to a shot. A lot
Yeah.
more can happen with the
10-5
action
good.
around the house.
Yeah.
Hi.
Try to keep it out there for you. Should curl up here.
Yeah, lovely shot by Jared. Not only removes those two stones out front, but also removes two of the red stones that were in the rings. So now up to Daniel Dang here. Third stone for Jay Wakefield.
Little rock.
Close. Yep. Yes, hard. Yes.
Hard.
Hard. Okay.
Good.
Looking like we might be heading towards a blank here.
Yeah.
So hard to
Same turn,
believe
or
that
do
when there were 6 rocks in
Yeah.
play a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, agreed.
Nose is perfect.
Good chance here for Jared now to really remove. It's probably half to 3/4 of this stone. We'll like to get all 3 of those stones in the house going.
Whoa! Curl! Curl! Okay.
And that's exactly what happens. The house is now clear, and we'll probably see some pretty straightforward shots on the next few.
Yeah, I like working 5 here, I think.
Okay.
We'll keep our brooms down.
Yeah.
So while we have just a minute here while we wait for Daniel to throw his second stone in this first end, we'd just like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, and in particular acknowledge the growing relationships with the Katsi, Kwantlen, Matski, and Semiahmoo First Nations.
Coming down. Where's
And this is just a fabulous little location here in Langley. They've got this beautiful recreation complex with this great arena. It's got a lot of character with these this wood building, and I guess they've got some teams that play out of here, some hockey teams that are on a extended road trips to make way for this curling event, and the township of Langley is really excited, and they've been great hosts. I think it's going to be a really great week here in Langley. Good curling and good location. Great hospitality.
$10-5.
Okay.
Want me to be a bit firm out here?
So we're going to see a few consecutive hits here, barring anything unusual happening, which is pretty unlikely. And we saw some experimental tactics last weekend at the Slam event where you could only blank one end without being penalized. If you blanked the second end, you lost the hammer. And by all accounts, I don't think it made much difference in the results of the games. But here we're back to our regular rule of blank is a blank, and it's a strategical move. Often teams like to play that blank in the first end, and if they take a point in the second, that's not the end of the world, because
So like 15?
even scoreboard and you're up a point is a good position to be in at the beginning of the game.
I think it's close.
So hit and roll out there by Jay Wakefield. There was an opportunity for him to get a good look at the path that he was throwing on, and unfortunately didn't curl up enough. So chance here now for Team Kolomaya, Cody Tanaka, to get his draw weight down. We've seen some fabulous draw weight so far. And this one's actually going to come up a little bit light.
Okay, so things get interesting because now this gives Jay an opportunity to go around here.
Which I assume that's what he's doing with that amount of ice, Elaine.
There's a lot of
Not
ice.
sure.
There's a lot of ice.
We do know the ice is currently, a good 5 feet, but that does seem like a lot. Oh, unless Jay has our last rock, that would be why.
Okay,
He's
so
right.
our scoreboard was a little behind here, and this is a throw through.
At least we blame someone besides ourselves. Anyway, so that is the end of the first end, and we'll be back for the second in a minute.
Oh, I was trying to figure out like that. There's not the right amount.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Well, we're back, Melissa, in the second end here, and the first blue rock from Team Kolomaya called short again, a little bit shorter than last end, so maybe they'll push a little bit harder to force a score this end. Another nice come around in response.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see both teams just have a great grasp of draw weight so early in this game. Nick Meister here with his first in this second end. Trying to duplicate the shot that was just thrown by Matt Fenton.
Okay, wait if you can. Curl. Whoa. Up for it. Yeah. Roll then. Straight.
This one not quite curling. Looks like they're actually going to go around it.
No, the dreaded tick.
The dreaded tick. Yeah, kind of caught in between there.
Yeah, and you want to avoid that at all costs. It provides a much easier shot for the opposition to follow down with. If they get a little bit of that rock tucked behind there without it ticking open, it's a much more difficult shot, but this is a pretty easy way to sit too early in this end.
Curl.
Really trying to get that rock to curl. And it did not, and that really wasn't even close.
No, and then those are the things we talk about so much when you're curling, is that you're given small opportunities, and that was a big opportunity for Team Wakefield to be able to lie to. And unfortunately for Matt, just wasn't able to make contact with that stone.
Something a little more than that.
Room right now. A little more. I think it's close though, so wait.
Top 8.
Yeah, wait.
We're there. Top 4.
We'll see if this next one is made a little bit better.
No, don't curl. We're top 4.
Almost T.
No.
Another little tick.
But the good news, it's right in front of their other stone, so it's a little more difficult to remove.
Okay, throw 11-5 then.
It looked like they can also hit the stone and roll under as well, Elaine.
Yeah, that would probably be a good result here.
11.
Weight's good.
With their blue rock hopefully staying on top of that red rock.
Oh.
Yep.
Really close to the guard here.
Oh, good sweeping.
High. So that
Good shot.
was a much better result there of the kind of weight and line you want to see on that kind of a shot. You throw a little bit less weight, but it has a chance to make a move in there at the end, and the sweeping can hold it.
Which turn?
Out.
And with those two rocks so well placed behind the guard, I think there's no option here for Andrew Nurpin and Team Kolomaya to try and play the run back. Maybe catch the red ones. Oh, what a shot.
It's real good.
Would have happened both if that other blue stone wasn't sitting there.
Yeah. I got that red one out from behind the guard and have a shot at it this next time, depending on what happens on this rock, with Team Wakefield trying to go around that guard again.
Oh, we're close. We're like top 8.
Okay, top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, I gotta go.
We gotta go.
What's the light? Get in here.
Already
Gotta
got
be full 12.
I don't know if this is going to make it this time.
Come on, Daniel.
Looks a little light. Enough to get second shot,
Keep going, keep going.
but leaving a hit and roll there on the open one.
What do you like for us, like here?
Yeah, they would have loved that top 4 at the very least, so that this hit and roll can't be shot stone if they make it perfect.
Board weight, make a hit and roll.
Yeah, and it will be behind the tee line, so not as big of a threat as if it would be if it was in front of the tee line. It would be a much better hit and roll, but a little bit of an opportunity to get out of trouble a little bit here.
Yeah, big shot here for Jared if he can ever make a perfect hit and roll.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa!
Girl.
Any.
That rock was really trying to make a bit of a move at the end there. It was pretty nice weight,
11-5.
but not quite that what they were looking for.
Just to let you know, there are 5 games out there at the moment, 2 women's games. We have Team Reese Hansen,
We're down a bit.
2 in the first, so 2-0 over Team McMillan. And Team Work has a 1-0 lead over Team Purichuk. And on the men's side, we have the 3 games. Of course, ours feature game here, 0-0. And we also have Team Dean, 0 over, and tied with Team Gwinnard, 0-0. And then Team Nobert has a 1-0 lead over Team Pierce early in the second end.
And back on our sheet here, we had another unforced error with that red shot rolling out. Had a nice opportunity to hit and stick and lie 2, even maybe hit and roll. But an under curl, and it rolled out. So a little bit of a run back. We'll leave Bruce
We just got to make sure we
sitting a couple.
and roll.
Yeah.
Great position for Blue to be in without the hammer here. They'd love to force Team Wakefield to have to take a single.
Whoa! Curl!
Not quite on this one.
Another little window for Team Wakefield to
I think I
be
probably
able
threw
to
like a
sit
13-8
2
on mine this way.
halfway through this end, or more than halfway through this end. You know, you don't want to have your 2 set up too early in the end. It gives the other team a long time to get out of it.
Right?
Probably the same thing, right?
Same weight should be perfect.
And you see Jay, he's not really he's not electing to go around the corner guard. He's electing to go to the open wing. And the reason for that is if that rock comes around the guard and it's not perfect, there could A, be a double, or B, maybe Kolomaya could get a hit roll and be shot stone. So by going to the open, it's going to force Team Kolomaya to have to make the decision of what they want to do.
Back tee.
As long as these rocks are fairly even, or this one's very deep, there shouldn't be a double, an easy double.
Good.
And those are pretty spread out, and it looks like that red is second shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So the call is hit and roll in front of that red
Yeah,
rock,
board.
and
No, I
with
like
any
board.
luck
Yeah.
on the next shot, there's a chance of a jam. Maybe set up a
You like that
double in a
line
rock or 2 from now,
Yeah, I talk, yeah.
or a rock from now. There's only 2 left.
Yeah, board. Yeah. Roll like just in front of it. Yeah. Yeah. You think it'll be a little slower on this side?
Yeah, maybe let's
I'll throw heavy board just in case.
Okay. Yep.
Board, wait, good
Yep.
board.
Yep. Yep, hard. Keep going the other way. Hard. Hard to
A
stay.
lot of sweeping there to hold that shot. Really good sweeping. They were able to hold it just enough. It didn't remove it, which is really bad news for Team Kolomaya.
Shouldn't. You want to
11-5, yeah.
You want to go 10-5? Okay.
If they had pushed it back and remained behind the guard, that would have been okay, but rolling wide open now gives a pretty easy opportunity to sit 3.
10-5.
Okay.
All right.
That should be okay for ice, eh?
Yeah, I like it.
I think so.
The players do have their mics on, Elaine, but we just haven't had a chance to hear them. They're
Okay.
working through that. It's not the quiet game we think it is.
I have been wondering.
Clean.
Pretty sure they just want to listen to us anyways.
And trying to make that rock curl, and that worked. So just keeping it clean at the end there, sitting 3, and now Team Kolomaya will be looking to see if they can get a double. It looks like he's indicating he wants to roll up to that other red rock. I'm not sure if that shot is possible, but
It's pretty precise. I don't
You can roll that into it.
doubt he can get the triple on this. That would be very, very difficult. But the hit and roll in front of those 2 redstones would be ideal.
It's hit and roll. I think we just played it. Hit and
Just
roll.
having a look to see if they have enough room by that guard.
It's the hardest.
Okay.
I mean, this
I'm
is
lip
pretty
reading now.
That's thin, I guess. But
Well, worst I knows there, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you hit it thin.
yeah, there's 2 choices here. He can go for the double
For
at
the
the
out?
back
Yeah.
of the house, or he can
Does
go
it
for
jam
the
the other way?
hit
jams
on
the
the
other way.
red rock at the front,
It jams the other way.
and roll behind the guard, making that
Like if
shot a
we could
little
know
bit
it's a
harder.
double.
But I think at this point he's willing to say
no,
you
just
can
play the-
have 2 points and start again next end. But if that hit and roll on that front rock, or the one on the right side, was not successful, then he's looking at a potential 3 points.
Really hard.
Got to hit this one in the exact spot, though, to get the double. Oh, good shot. That was tough. That was a really tough double, the way those 2 redstones were sitting.
Yeah, it was, but some of these guys, they throw the big weight, and if they make contact, there's a pretty good chance that those rocks are going. And I think
Spot's nice.
Jay Wakefield is really happy here to have an opportunity to have 2,
Assuming it's nice, yeah.
have a shot for 2.
I threw one coming down the other way, kind of, but like coming this way.
Yeah, I mean,
Down this
Daniel's
side.
back 8 was 14-6, so I figure I can throw a 15.
15, yeah. 15 should be
I mean,
perfect.
it was a different spot.
Yeah, I like 15.
We'll keep the room sound.
So final rock here for Jay Wakefield
Mine's good.
in end number 2. Sorry, Elaine.
I was just going to say, I see you're timing this shot. We'll get an idea of how fast the ice is. It was pretty fast this morning.
Really nice.
Yeah,
14-7.
so almost 15 seconds, 14 and a half seconds. And the
Good throw.
draw to the buzzer for
It is
2
really nice,
points,
yeah.
and Jay Wakefield pulls ahead 2-0 after the second end. I'm getting a cold. I'm getting a cold.
Oh,
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
And we're back in the third end, and a pretty predictable start to the pattern of this end, with Team Wakefield putting a rock top 4 foot and Team Kolomaya throwing up a corner guard. Hopefully they'll be able to bring that into play.
Here, lads, hold on.
Wait if you can. Lots of room. A lot of room. More room.
You gotta curl if anything.
Gotta
Daniel.
curl. It's okay if you're in. Got to curl a mile here.
Keep going.
Keep going. Hard.
Keep going.
So sometimes you see this shot played in reverse order, where the team without hammer will put up the guard first and then come around it second. But really, you know the opposition's going to throw up the corner guard, so going to that very specific position that you wanted, either just top 4 foot or top 8 foot, it's much easier to put that rock up first and then to guard it than it is to go around the guard. So
more room. That's curl a mile.
Yeah, I like that too. Put the first one where you want it and try and guard it.
Curl and go.
So Team Kolomaya ignoring those 2 stones on the center line and trying to get around that corner guard. Trying to find a way to set up their deuce early.
Curl and go. You got it. Keep going there. Keep going.
Nice shot.
very nice. It's in front of the tee line.
Holy fuck. Wow, you can see it going sideways up the end.
Still within the free guard zone rule here, so there's no option to peel yet.
Good pair, Nick.
Yeah, hold it 15. Yeah.
Trying for the corner freeze on that blue stone, just thrown by Nick Meister. And this one is going to come off light. Wow.
Quite light.
One more.
Two options here for Team Kolomaya. They can try and remove the center guard and roll to a corner either way, or they can actually come around both of those corner guards again.
I really like this call of hitting and rolling this shot. It's a good jump shot to get that danger rock off that center line and still make an aggressive play by trying to get it behind the guard. Or even the other way is not terrible.
Oh, what a shot.
And there's another option
for
that call.
That's the option.
Real good.
Another good outcome.
Probably this.
Yeah, I like that.
Now we're looking at, that red rock did stay in the very back of the house.
You got it.
We're looking at a run back, a double run back.
Yep. Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not sure those angles were beneficial for that shot, but the guards are gone.
I'm seeing back 8.
Does open things up a little bit more, so there's a chance here now.
Probably like draw to here, I say.
Team Kolomaya, they can elect to draw around, but it looks like he's going to play the split.
Yeah.
Try and
45
roll
for
both of
draw.
these blue
For
stones
here? Yeah.
onto the house. Try and sit 3.
This is such a fun shot to play.
It is.
Brings everything into play. The weight, the line.
Good, great team shot. You can
Yeah.
make it.
And there's such a big reward.
Hard on the shooter. Hard on the shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
There you go.
Nicely
Good shot there,
done.
Shadow Boy.
Real good.
Very nice.
Okay.
This is good. This is good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
10-5.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
So chance here for Daniel. Try and hit and roll. Team Wakefield needs to find a way to mitigate the damage here with their opposition currently line 3 with hammer.
Wait's good.
Girl.
Trying to get that rock to curl. And it will not.
That's the second one we've seen kind of out in that 8-foot area, Elaine, that actually didn't curl right up to nose minimum.
Yeah, now I did hear a little bit from practice yesterday that some of the athletes felt that there was more curl coming towards this side of the building, so from A to D, whereas that shot was just played from D to A. So maybe a little bit straighter going that way.
More and be safe. Yeah.
Yeah, I like edge of 8 here at least, or edge of 4 at least.
Yeah. Like I'm
Top
thinking
8 is really good.
Yeah, like 15 is probably close here, right?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people presume that curling ice is flat, but we all know that that's not really the case. Every sheet of ice has its own characteristics and personalities, and that's the smartest team that uses all the observation and concentration and memorizing the different paths and counting the rocks that go down the different paths to try to figure out the playing surface faster than the opposition will.
Great brushing here, trying to get this one at least half tucked. And that's a great result there. Nicely done.
With a great sweeper behind there, we know that Andrew Nurpin has got quite a great reputation for being a fabulous
Not a lot of good
sweeper.
options.
You would play a double.
Nick Meister isn't too
yeah.
bad
Can't do
either.
this.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
jam.
Incredible brushes out there.
Small roll. Go 9. 9. It's 9.
Again, trying for another hit and roll here, but they want to avoid that redstone at the back as well if they can.
Yep. Hard, Matt. Hard.
This one's curling a lot. Oh,
Oh,
exactly what they didn't want. Ouch.
Seeing the same thing.
yeah, maybe that weight was a little
Jammed it too.
soft. I don't know.
I like
Like,
the same ice.
Yeah.
Maybe an inch less.
You were
Yeah,
here
that one
wide.
really took
Yeah, I thought
off.
so.
Okay.
So I think the same shot here probably for Jared. Trying to draw around that corner guard again.
I think it's the same.
5's the
Or
same.
are they going the, I don't know if they're going the other way.
I think we can wait. I think we're top 4 on his
Oh,
own.
it's
No,
further
yeah, trying to
out.
draw around again. Looks like maybe top 8-ish they're looking for.
Hard to not hit this. Hard nerve.
And there goes Andrew.
Hard nerve.
Touch it.
Oh,
Touch it.
oh.
Keep going. Go past it.
Yeah, go past it, go past it.
oh, the dreaded tick.
Yeah, you could hear the audible,
Yeah.
well, sort of hear the audible. Cody was trying to get it to tick off the top guard to
Right.
roll on more of a angle, but unfortunately they missed it. So
We're just gonna be.
Yeah, they were just in between there, you know, so close to a great shot
We just freeze.
by either coming up a little short or rolling off that guard or going behind the guard, but wide open
I think
with
it's safer
an
we
opportunity
freeze in
really
there,
to
right?
roll
Even if
either
It
way.
depends on their angle, I don't know.
not be too bad either.
Looks like they might be trying to roll behind the red rock and kick the blue rock out a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah,
A little more or no?
I think that's good.
What an opportunity here for Jay to take this end away
Trying to roll
from
into
Team
it.
Kolomaya. They were setting up pretty beautiful
Oh, wait.
for a multiple score end, but if he ever makes this shot,
And it's not an easy roll. That blue
Okay.
rock is
No.
just right beside there. In fact, a little bit ahead of it. So it may kick up a little bit if it rolls towards that blue rock.
That's 5. Clean. Clean.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
really important for the communication here
Hard.
to avoid doing what Elaine suggested.
Pretty good.
And it did kick off that blue one a little bit,
Hack.
but the
Yeah.
angles are pretty good for
Guard's
Team
better than
Wakefield
anything,
there.
right?
It's not easy to remove that rock without avoiding
hit the guard?
Hitting the
blue.
guard's better than anything, yeah. See a miss?
The guard is in play,
Take a
but
little more.
A little more?
it's definitely a makeable
I was
shot.
thinking center.
Okay.
And you can see where he's putting the broom, so he's going to throw probably about half weight.
He's missing a couple inches.
Allow it to curl
You like
past
center with half?
the guard
Okay, I like it.
and almost get to the nose if they can.
Like we can hit 3/4 and easily.
Yeah.
Hitting the guard is definitely better than.
Yeah, tiny roll here would leave a
Is
very
lower in the cut or
difficult
is it normal?
No, I
choice
think it's normal. Yeah.
for Jay Wakefield
Yeah,
with
yeah.
2 rocks virtually behind the guard and then the 2 biters out in the open without much of a look at a double on that side.
Whoa! Hack! Curl! Slow solid, maybe! Curl!
Nick Meister trying to get this one to curl as much as possible
Hold
by
her
the
in,
guard.
Hold her in. Hold her in. Hold her in. Go, 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 go. Good shot, Cody.
Well, the result is fairly good. They definitely wanted to have the roll behind that red rock, but now they've left that roll opportunity
Shot, same weight.
for Wakefield. Once again, this is the second time he's tried the hit and roll, so chances are he'll be a little closer this time. It is a red rock in front of it, guarding, so there would not be a run back
Okay.
to score on that one.
Like same weight, or are you
Yeah,
throwing?
same.
Yeah, and they did talk about either just hitting and rolling right behind the red guard, or if it goes too far,
The hair
they
more.
could hit and roll in onto the face of the other blue stone as well. So a couple of options here for this red stone. So last rock here for Jay Wakefield in this third end.
Close, close. Curl, curl.
Girl. Girl.
Look.
Hard, hard.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, good result. Really good result. I guess maybe
Oh, we kinda
they've got to look at the outturn there.
Caught him.
Hit it too thin though and just.
Yeah, definitely have
Yeah.
to look at the outturn, I think, but really
Like, it's
good
not
result. I
easy.
think another inch or two might have
They
just
like teal.
made it even a little bit more difficult, but I think the shot
I mean,
is
look
there
at
for
that.
at least 3. They can pick it out and get 3.
Yeah, we go
Play
down.
a
We can
softer
stick it
rate
for
and
4,
maybe even
but-
get 4.
Yeah, I think they'd be happy to pick that rock out of
Yeah,
there,
control,
but
it'll probably come
depends on the
down.
weight selection.
Yeah.
It's like they're not playing
Yeah, okay.
too much weight.
Yeah, they're going to try for their 4.
Yeah.
As long as it hits it on the outside 3/4, outside half, they might be able to hang on to the shooter. So last rock here in the third end,
Just
Cody
a little.
Tanaka.
Heavy forward, heavy forward. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Curl. Curl, curl, curl. 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 Whoa, whoa. Curl, curl, curl. Okay.
And there it is for 3. So it's 3 on the board for Team Kolomaya.
3.
And they take a 1-point lead
Good throw.
after
Yeah,
3.
you meant air on that. Then.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Welcome back. You are watching the 2025 BC Men's and Women's Curling Championship presented by Best Western. I am Melissa, and I'm joined here by Elaine, and we are coming to you live from the George Preston Recreation Center in the beautiful township of Langley. And this cannot all be possible without our wonderful sponsors, Bel Air Direct. ProBC members can receive exclusive home, condo, and tenant insurance savings and enhanced coverages at all our partner Bel Air Direct. It pays to be a member. Also, we encourage you to join the BC Championship 50-50. There will be a draw at the end of every game day throughout the championship. Support BC Curling and win big. Get your tickets at probc.ca/5050.
So we did see Team Kolomaya come back with a big 3 in that third end after Team Wakefield had scored 2 in the previous end. So it's now 3-2. Kolomaya up on Wakefield, with Wakefield having the hammer again here in the fourth end. We'll update you on some of the scores from some of the other sheets here in the building. In the women's side, Team Reese Hansen is currently up 2-1 on Team McMillan. Team Wark and Team Pierchuk are tied at 1-1. Although I see Pierchuk might have stolen one. That looks like it's 2-1 now. In the men's, Team Dean is up 3-0 on Team Greenard in the third end. And Team Pierce is up 2-1 on Team Nobert.
Hard line. Line's good.
We gotta go.
Top 4. Okay, go then. What? Lower T or T line?
Wait's good.
T, top 4. T
Just
line.
wait.
Oh. T line. Oh.
So we see the blue guard went up, followed by the corner guard. And
Real good, Nerd.
Nice.
Shot.
now we've got the play back to the middle. Freeze after freeze after freeze here. And it's interesting, Elaine, you know, we talk about it a lot in, you know, both of us being coaches. When you throw up that corner guard, obviously Team Wakefield elected not to use it right away. So now all the play being in the middle, it just changes the complexity of the end right away in the beginning, and it also really shrinks the scoring area right off the bat.
Yeah, and don't you just love the way the strategy unfolds in those first rocks and the choices they make, and then looking back and reverse engineering what happens at the end if they were able to bring that quarter guard into play, either by a come around at some point or a hit roll by some point. But at the very least, even throwing up that corner guard and it not coming into play still allows the clutter of rocks around the middle, which is what the team that is down in points wants, some rocks in play. So whether it gets used or not, it is a move that is almost always played.
So Andrew Nurpin here with his second stone.
Top 8, I think.
Trying again just to freeze into the pile.
Top 4.
Top 4. Yes. We're just to the red. Curl.
Jeez,
Okay,
so
it's
fast.
real good. Great
So
shot.
similar to a couple of ends ago where we saw
Yeah.
freeze
Good shot
after
there.
freeze coming behind that, and second half of the end was all clearing it all away. So we'll see if that happens again here.
T-line.
Same weight, same kind of weight.
Yeah, similar weight. Weight's close.
There's a great look at the lineup of stones on the center line.
Back 8. Whoa, curling.
Chris Parkinson now.
Back 12. Curl.
Again, trying to get to the face of that blue stone at the very least and move things around a bit, but this one's not going to quite curl enough. They're trying just to bump things free and just move things behind the tee line if they could. But by doing that and throwing that soft weight, you can see where the shooter landed on the 8-foot, so that does allow either team really to play off it if needed.
Well, I could put this through the hole. That's the problem. Like what happens if I just rip this?
Can you ever make this double?
That's pretty good too.
So you can hear
That's
them
really good,
discussing
actually.
the options
Yeah.
there.
You like that? Like hit, make this double?
Yeah. Yeah.
Play the
I'm
in
seeing
off
that.
from the red stone that's out in the 8-foot.
I like 9.
Does it
Might
touch
be a
this?
chance of a
Sorry,
double,
does it
but
touch this?
Yeah.
No,
doesn't
no,
look
right?
like it
I don't
would
think the
go.
red ever touched the blue. No,
Yeah.
I'm still
Yeah,
leaving
so
on the in off though
there's
by
nothing.
making the double. Like, do I not just rip this once? No, it should.
I think he's playing on his top blue
Am
one,
I not
Elaine, if
still
I'm not
leaving on the
mistaken.
in off if I make this?
I think so.
Just trying to go blue onto red.
Well, I
And
mean, as long as you stick, I don't care
I
if
think
it's
he
wrong.
and that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
9.
Like he said.
Yeah.
I was thinking PL.
Yeah, we got a better look at the
Yeah, I like
angle
to
here
kill
now
this. I
that
like to kill the shooter.
So half a rock on the blue onto the red. Might catch the other blue that's top 4. And who knows, may even spill the red that's kind of sitting behind that blue one.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
You know Jared can throw the weight.
Curl.
Curl.
Oh, I just fell out.
Oh dear. The dreaded silent takeout.
Just back it up.
you gotta hate that.
It's almost like they were playing a little
You
bit
ever like
too,
this?
I don't know.
Too
maybe they were
cute,
trying
I
to-
think.
Yeah, too
Yeah,
cute.
like you try to make it so perfect, and
like
it
this.
slides so smoothly out of your hand. And
That ends up pretty good.
You like it, Daniel?
yeah, big mistake there. That was
All right. Yeah, let's give it a go.
an opportunity to leave the house in a really good position for Team Kolomaya.
Third.
Third. All right. Oh, you got it.
So now gives Team Wakefield the pretty much the same opportunity that they could. They're going to play off their own red stone and actually try and jam it over onto the blue one and maybe get that blue one out of the 4-foot area.
Yep. Wow. Whoa.
And that didn't do anything either. Just over curl.
So a couple of misses here.
Stick there now.
Is the natural double not there now? Plus the red?
Passing on the move to the next team and see who's going to make this shot first. You hate to see a miss after a miss.
Definitely.
Same shot. Okay. Still a quarter, eh?
Yeah, if you hit this one, it always hits this one.
Okay.
So they're talking about the
Probably.
double on the top 2. So blue, hit the blue first, roll over, get the red and push it out. But at the same time, they will have the ability to hit, again, the blue onto the red in the house.
Play up.
Call and sweep on this one, so we know it's going to make contact. Pretty great shot.
Yeah, it is.
I went to
There's one
sweep it, you
lonely
were-
little red rock in there.
That's okay.
That little sandwich.
That's never a good feeling.
Small little tap's good. Tap this around here.
So Jay
Back
wants to
four.
just move these around a little bit.
right.
His red rock behind the blue rock is in a very precarious position,
Back 4.
but he doesn't want to lose it. So he's just going to try to jiggle these around and and release that red rock
You can always
and
curl
hope
low.
that it's going to stay in play so that maybe he can come back to it and make use of it.
Hairline, T-line.
Not there.
Whoa.
It's running.
Whoa.
We're close.
Back four. Whoa. Curl.
Looks heavy.
Again, we're
Curl.
seeing them try to
Hard.
move this rock over with some sweeping.
Whoa.
Encourage it to
Good.
curl a little
That's
more.
good.
It did release a little bit. It's not bad. They would have liked, I think, it to move just a little bit more than that.
Pretty good, I think. Just trying to get the angle so that I'm not looking at a pile. I understand what I mean. I think that's good for that size.
Yeah.
Well, I'd hate to get it so it lines up onto our blue and they both go.
Here, do you like the run?
Like my thought is to freeze it.
Yeah, they're having a discussion here as to whether or not they want to play a hit.
What?
And there is a chance they could go get a lot of rocks going out of the 4-foot area.
Hair high.
We also looked at potentially just playing the freeze again.
Nose is closed.
I mean, without the hammer, you'd be very happy just to give up one to your opposition if they had the hammer. So no matter what they want to play, they also talked about even playing the run back on the blue
I
stone.
don't got enough.
Just because of that if you hit it on the center line side of those two reds, they'll actually both go.
I mean, you're only missing an inch, so.
Right here.
Is that what they've elected? It looks like the
You would have to
last
go
option there. Trying to hit this one just off nose, just high side. I think we'll get both of those redstones spilling out of the 4-foot, if not out of the rings as well. Oh, this one over
Yeah,
curl.
big
Wow.
over curl. That wasn't quite the weight I was expecting on that shot.
But then he goes,
Can we play a small top or something?
Can I get it
Kind of
out?
set up a double on that blue.
If I freeze,
Wait, even if we just
and
open
he
it up,
does something with
Jay has
this, how do I
something to-
take it out?
Yeah.
So just 3 rocks to come here and a big cluster around the middle there.
I don't know what else we do though. You know what I mean? Like if we try and do something in this situation, we're not going to be shot anymore. That's going to be the same problem. It's probably right. And then he tries to just. Maybe. That's not a bad call. That's pretty good. Yeah. With like board. I like that. Yeah, I like it. Okay. It's got to be kind of this way. Like that?
A lot of involvement by the whole team in this call, and
Board too much?
Maybe, yeah.
Pack them.
what have they ended
Add
up
more.
calling here,
Pack,
Melissa?
Thanks, Elaine.
A tap on the back rock?
I thought
I think it should've.
they were gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
That look good ice for hack, you think?
I'm not sure how that helps you very much.
Okay.
I mean, you could tap and roll to the side,
Probably like
but then
It's-
there's the double, easy double on the top too, or on the ones on the right-hand side.
12 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot of ice for a tap on the front red rock.
It does.
We will see.
Got the weight. Definitely throwing weight at this.
Turn that!
Enough to move things around here. So he is going on the back one, I think. Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
Oh,
Hammer this, and this
Just
probably
not
spins
sure.
frozen.
They probably both got one out.
If that's
I don't know,
really
'cause
what
this
you
is
wanted
dragging
though.
it
Like
there.
now by leaving that there,
You don't think it hits this, you know?
and you play the double on the
Yeah,
two
it's
on the
enough to
right hand
kill it,
side,
but
does
I
that
think
blue
it's
one
worth a
even
try.
jam
It's
on
always going
that
right
red
here, if
potentially?
not.
Yeah, like just where he indicated.
right.
I think it would have been better to actually roll that
Yeah.
red shooter away.
Yeah, I guess they
I think
didn't quite see that
Nose is close.
angle that they
Nose to
left there.
sliver. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it kills. I don't know if it kills the one they threw though.
Okay.
Because it's like a little lower than the other one.
Yeah.
Kill. Like a hair more.
Lots of weight on this one for Cody Tanaka, his last stone in 4.
We're going to see some rocks go here.
Okay, good shot.
Okay.
Well, it didn't quite bounce the way that they thought it might, so a little bit of a break there, I think, for Jay Wakefield, and an opportunity to hit and stick for 2.
A little more than I just threw.
Yeah.
$11.5.
11.5? Okay.
Okay.
A hair more?
He did just throw down this line, so he's just had a good read on this ice.
Final stone here in the 4th end for Jay Wakefield.
11.5.
Chance to get 2 and take a 1-point lead heading into 5. There's a lot of streaming going on. This one's curling. And they hold it. Oh, great sweeping by Matthew Fenton. And it is. It's 2 on the board for Team Red, Team Wakefield, and a 1-point lead. We'll be right back.
Nice. Good call. Nice.
Curls there, right?
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
And we are back. N5, draw 2, Team Wakefield versus Team Kolomaya. And with that 2, Team Wakefield now has a 4-3 lead.
A little more for
a little more room this time.
In some of the other games that are going on here in the men's division, Team Dean is up on Team Greenyard 4-0.
Oh, line's good now.
Team Nobert is up 4-2 on Team Pierce.
Just cross.
Tied at 2, Reese Hansen and McMillan in the women's side. And also in the women's side, Team Pierchuk 2 and Warp 1 in the 4th. After the 4th.
What's good?
Close. Room.
More room.
Lots of room.
What's good?
Pass the curl.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for this championship, our platinum sponsors, Best Western, Original 16, Bel Air Direct, Local 258 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Gold sponsors are Airback Services, and there are many, many other local sponsors and supporters, and we thank all of you for everything that you've
You
done
can
to
throw
help
either
make
one
this
around the center.
championship such a success.
Yeah, we can try it.
Just can't touch that, that's all. Or I can't hit it out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can throw it just through.
Okay, I like just
Yeah,
through.
we're just on day one
Yeah,
here
just
at the BC Provincial Championships here in Langley. And it's going to be a nice little crowd here. I think it's a fun little building. There's quite a few people here for a
Yeah, just
Tuesday. When is it Tuesday or
Close.
Wednesday?
It's
Yep.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday afternoon. I think the crowds will build as the week goes on, and there are so many good teams in this competition. There are going to be some really great games.
Shoot her.
You always know when it's the BC Provincial Week, as we call it, Elaine. We, as you know, both of us rode the 9 a.m. ferry yesterday morning, and it was full of all the island teams coming over for practices yesterday, and the banquet and opening ceremonies, and it's just such a great event, so much excitement here at the George Preston.
We love this time of year. Competitions going on all across the country. A couple of the provincial championships have already been decided, especially in the women's. A few of the teams already know that they're going to the Scotties, and quite a few more going on this week. So it's just a really fun time in the curling world.
Almost a perfect shot there by Andrew Nerpin. Just manages to run it back, gets one, moves everything. But unfortunately, the other red Wakefield stone just plants itself behind that corner guard.
Mine's
So
good.
not the best result there.
Gotta go, little.
But Chris Parkinson now has an opportunity to
Toby.
lie two here behind guards.
Curl now,
Top
too.
final.
The sweeper's got to go
We gotta
hard
go.
on this one, though, just to get it to the rings.
Got a biter.
Oh, it's just going to come up late.
Okay.
Out there.
There are a few guards in play. Team Kolomaya still has quite a bit to work with here. Not quite halfway through the end.
Curl. Hard. Yep, hard, 40. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Nose pretty good.
Yeah.
11-5.
Okay.
That rock is virtually wide open. It's
Yeah, you
behind
got
the
it.
tee line, but Wakefield will just try to remove it. Probably try to roll one way or the other.
And you don't necessarily want to roll behind those two center guards, especially because it is behind the tee line. They will give a little bit of a backing for Team Kolomaya, but number one, get rid of it. Number two, try and roll away somewhere, as Elaine said.
Yep.
I think they're going to try and roll under. No, right on the nose.
Speed's good here, eh?
Yeah, speed's good.
So with that
Mine's good.
rock
Okay, line
behind the
good.
tee line and that guard in play,
Yep.
Pretty close.
we're definitely going to go for a draw here.
Hard, really curly. Hard, you guys. Hard to get by. Spin it, curl. Okay.
Jeez.
I thought it was up.
Pretty
Do you think
good
it was
result.
close, or-
Yeah, nice touch there by
Okay.
Jared.
Hack.
Okay.
You can see maybe a half of that stone. So just a nice soft hack weight. Try and hit and roll towards the corner. Team Wakefield continue to put some pressure here on Kolomaya foursome.
Easy hack.
Yep. Hard.
Off and on usually means one thing.
And that it is a great shot.
Yep, a little.
Lovely. Nicely done.
Good. Really good, Daniel.
Good.
Allows Team Kolomaya to play the same shot again.
Good.
Every time you have a chance to repeat a shot, you're probably going to make it a little bit better next time.
We talked about the ice conditions and how much the ice is curling, and we mentioned last end that it was running about 14 and a half, 14.7 almost. Hog between the two hog lines. Absolutely gorgeous speed.
You got room. Okay, it's curling now. Line's good, line's good.
See this one starting to move now. Just need to get it by the guard. Needs to be top 4 though. Full 4 actually. Oh boy, and this is going to come up late as well.
Okay. Fuck's sakes.
Great line.
Open one.
But I think red is maybe lying at least 2. Just 2, I think. Maybe 2. Possibly 2. One for sure.
We'll know soon enough, but yeah, that blue rock had to be a little bit deeper. There's not much access to it now to make it better, and with the 2 red rocks out counting it, it's not likely that that blue rock is going to come into play.
So you're saying it's 2?
It's 2.
Okay.
It's 2 red.
All right, looks like they've gone just about another 6 inches here. They're trying to get around both those guards again and around that blue stone that was just thrown by Jared.
Okay, so it's keen then.
Yeah. I think we're close.
Jay Wakefield can make a great shot here. He'll put a ton of pressure on his opposition.
Coming down a little bit. Line's a little tight. Line's tight. Yep, line. Hard.
This one looks like it's going to be all over that blue stone.
Whoa, just freeze then.
Whoa, no bounce.
Okay, you kind of have to wonder what's going on here on this little piece of ice where we've had 3 rocks will come up a little late, not a lot late, but that one seemed to, the weight came off it pretty quick, and
yeah, and they did have a different line, like we said. They had about 6 inches more ice.
It's fully buried.
Still pretty much curled to the center.
And as I mentioned earlier, there was some note yesterday coming out of practice that maybe there was a little bit more curl coming away from the A side, which is just where we saw those 3 consecutive rocks come up a little late.
Yeah, I like this, and then you got the runner for 3 or the pick, right?
Even if we're like second and third, like
I'm thinking you got to go here, eh?
How fast do you think it is? 14.5, 14.9? I think so. Yeah, I don't think it'll be great.
Looks like Jared's putting the broom on the other side now, trying to come around this way.
Okay.
See if they can sneak one in their top 4, top button area.
Yeah, I think 14.5 is good.
14.5? Okay, yeah, let's make it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of joy for Team Kolomaya on that left-hand side of the ice there with those 2 rocks kind of blocking the road to the 4-foot.
Line's good. It's got to be close. Close. Wait's good. Yeah. Hard.
Again, the sweepers have not let off here. There we go.
Yeah, now that's what we often see when one side of the ice has not been played for some time, and that shot not even close. They'll get a read off it, so when they have to come down that path again, they'll have some idea, but there hasn't been a rock down that side for some time.
Probably out this far, yeah?
Yeah. They can always curl it in.
You can see now where the broom is. So Jared had his broom about an inch in
So what do you
into
want
the
here?
12 foot. This is 2 or 3 inches outside of the 12 foot. So again, a different path, and you have to be really careful of the ice out here. It might just be a tiny bit heavier, a little fresher.
4 foot, like a top 4 foot.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably going to be like a 14.7 or
Yeah.
14.6.
I think I'm gonna throw you like a 14.5. Yeah.
14.5 would probably be okay.
Oh, we should be close.
Keep a broom down.
Oh, we're T.
Okay, they're just cleaning it. They're not sweeping it super hard, so it must be close.
Still let it curl.
Just in the 8 foot.
Trying to get it to
You just wanna
curl.
go
It
back
is
out?
way out there.
Yeah, this one's not moving at all here.
Sick.
Yeah, a little heavy, so it's not going to curl as much.
Waiter. Full half, 3/4.
Yeah, I was thinking
Like
easy
which-
normal.
Yeah, like 3/4.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah. I'm seeing a shade less and letting her pull a bit.
Okay. I don't think he's gonna hold it as well on this one, but
Yeah.
There are a lot of rocks in play here.
There sure are.
no. Do you like that, or would you prefer the back line for the hole?
So last stone here for Cody Tanaka. Looks like they're going to try and play the
Yeah, I
blue
got a
onto the
third of
red.
the
That's sitting
red.
back
What's
4.
I got a third of the
If
red.
you can
I
nut it right on there, Elaine. You should be able to get
That's disaster.
2,
I think that red on the
That's disaster.
Oh,
Yeah,
because he did
fair.
tap this
we
one
promoted
up.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So that slash
I like
would
the red.
result in 2 points. So
9.5.
I think the risk versus reward is good there. The outturn draw obviously is really difficult. Been missed twice.
Close. Oh, yeah. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Oh, and I don't think they like it.
Jeez.
Oh, and just misses it. So it is a steal of 1 for Jay Wakefield and his foursome. And they now take a 2-point lead, 5-3 after 5, heading
I
into
didn't
the
curl at
5th
all.
end break.
I thought it did pretty good too.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Welcome back to the 2025 BC Men's and Women's Curling Championship presented by Best Western. We have completed 5 ends of play, and it is a 5-3 lead for Team Wakefield over Team Kolomaya. We are at the George Preston Recreation Center in the beautiful township of Langley. So if you're out and about and you want to come down, come on and watch some great curling. My name is Melissa Soligo, and I'm joined here by Elaine Dagg-Jackson. And we are enjoying the game and hope you are too.
Yeah, we're hanging out at the curling rink together here, as we often do, watching a game of curling. And yeah, there's a lot of good games going on out here. We've got a pretty high caliber BC provincial here this year in the men's and the women's. Just the first day of competition, so
I think you're there.
we haven't seen too much yet in the results, but it will be unfolding in the next few games and few days, and we'll see who starts to make their way out into the leader group.
And if you're looking for any photos or live scores, draws, and the digital event program for the championships, click on the banner on our official website, curlbc.ca. And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors who have contributed to making this event so wonderful, and we're looking forward to a fantastic week here. And we definitely appreciate the crucial support from our provincial funding partners, the BC Fairs, Festivals and Events Fund, and the Government of BC.
Was it 4?
I think it's 5.
5? Yeah.
So Team Wakefield is up a couple of points here without last rock. They've got a rock on the top of the 4-foot, and the response from Kolomaya, as expected, is a corner guard. Now Team Wakefield guarding that rock on the 4-foot.
Girl. Knife.
They want a tight guard. They don't need to take any chances here right now. They want to play a little bit defensively.
You like a second corner?
This is where you see some of the different tactics come in the last half of the game here. You'll see, you'll see maybe a little bit more. Some teams take more chances, especially with the hammer, especially if they're in the even ends. So in this 6th end, I expect to see Jared maybe try and get himself set up into a little bit early here and hopefully try and maintain it throughout the end.
You're on the red right now.
Doesn't want to give up any more points, really, Elaine.
No.
Is it in?
No.
Yeah, you need to position yourself on the scoreboard. Oh, what's happening with that one? It's a little heavy.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah, a little bit heavy, which is why it didn't curl behind that
Or
guard
you squeeze 7 of them.
You
early
wanna throw
enough.
another center even?
Yes, you want to chase that.
I don't mind punching it out.
Huh?
I don't mind playing to the
Punch it
center.
out,
Now, if
or-
I was
Oh,
Team
yeah, you
Wakefield
can
here,
easily
I would
punch it
actually
out.
ignore that stone right now
You want
at
me
the,
to
at
do
the
the
back
rock?
of the
Let's
12.
go
You have a
back line.
chance
Aye.
to keep your foot on the gas pedal and keep
Yeah.
really putting pressure on your opposition. You're up 2 points. You've got one fully buried in the forefoot. I really like coming to the middle again, trying to put another one in there. But I know
Like solid hat.
I know the scoreboard dictates that you should remove opposition stones.
I like your
Yep,
call,
yep,
Melissa.
yep,
I think we're seeing
Whoa,
teams
whoa,
play
whoa,
much
whoa,
more
whoa,
aggressively
Whoa!
for the most part,
Yep.
Yep,
um,
yep.
knowing they got to keep making those shots and getting those rocks in play to keep the advantage. But this is a very defensive
Perfect.
move.
Good.
It's made, however, and there's a lot to deal with there yet for Team Kolomaya.
Chance here for Andrew Nerpin now to try and get in behind that guard. Just again, we
Cover
talked
close.
about how
Okay.
great both teams were at the beginning of this game and how they had their draw weight dialed in. But
We're
we've
there,
seen
heavy.
a few come up light, and that last one of Nick's can be a little bit heavy. So you know, just trying to make sure you get that draw weight dialed
good.
back in. So important.
No.
This is a little better. Nice weight. It's just
Okay.
barely behind the tee line, I think. It would like that to still be a little bit
You could just
shorter.
peel
It
even.
makes it
Remember just peel?
so
try
that
rolling.
Team
Good
Wakefield
deal.
has
Got
to
him on
move that
that.
rock if it's a little shorter
This run. Roll to
Yeah.
a center guard.
rather
Yeah.
than just come around
I
and
like it.
freeze to it. But again, here Team Wakefield is going to go for the little bit more defensive move by trying the run back. And if they make it, that's great. If they don't, then at least the corner guard's gone and they've still got a lot going on in the middle of the house.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
It didn't work out too bad. I mean, number one got rid of the corner guard, as you say. Elaine did manage to bump their guard in.
You just hate nosing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's 9, normal.
Yeah, curve like 8.
Yep.
It's a bit big.
Whoa.
Trying to make the double here. Just lie two. Well done there by Andrew. Great shot.
Yeah, a little bit of a defensive play. Could have played some kind of a draw there to keep the rocks in play. But, you know, sometimes making an easier shot and sitting two is giving you a little bit of momentum, a little bit of flow. And however, it, you know, with fewer rocks in play here, there is much less of a chance of scoring multiple points.
Crazy, right?
I think we just make her get it too.
Girl. Little roll. Okay, good. We go around the red.
Or do you want to guard it?
My first thought was around the red. Yeah.
So originally, Cody had called to the draw to the open side,
Yeah.
and now I'm guessing they're throwing around that redstone that's top 12.
That was top 8? Yeah.
They also briefly talked about maybe throwing the corner guard on their shot stone.
T-line.
Yeah. Birds up here, boys. Okay. Top 8. Line's good.
Line's good. Just put it on the tee. Line's good.
Take a look.
Line's perfect.
I think we can go
Always straight. Hard.
Both go. Distance.
Point here is to make sure they lie two, and that's a great shot there by Jared.
It's real good.
Here's a short little run back.
Yeah, that's good.
They may have wanted that to go a little deeper to get a little bit more separation, but it still has to be made. And
we're close. Maybe hair up. Whoa, Curl.
Sweeping for Curl here, trying to get this one to the nose.
Roll
Again.
it.
Oh, that's a bit of a miss there by Daniel Dang.
What do you like?
Not a good result at all. Didn't even catch the one at the back.
Yeah, he's got to be careful because you might leave the triple.
Whoever, tap it and roll. That's the hardest shot.
Yeah.
What if I go back 12? Yeah.
And he makes this.
I don't like that because we're probably throwing through the house.
So they want to get these rocks spread out, and he's just trying to figure out where to put it
Can I
to
freeze that red?
leave it in a position
can
where there
freeze
wouldn't
it.
be a double, there wouldn't be a good hit roll.
Well, if I touch our blue, it's not the end of the world, right?
With a red rock at the top of the
freeze
12
it,
foot, it's not easy to go to that side.
Wait, and you guys sweep it there.
I think they've decided to play the freeze on the back rock.
I think so. They did talk about the split as well, but
Back 8.
Okay.
looks like he's got definitely got the weight.
You got
Might be
room.
playing the split.
Oh.
Back 8. Eat back.
Yeah. Curl.
Yeah,
Curl.
you're right.
Curl.
12. Eat back.
I like that call better.
I do too.
Curl all the way.
Oh,
Yeah, keep going.
The split freeze.
Okay, good.
interesting. I'm not sure why he kept sweeping that, but
Oh, that.
it's not a bad result. I mean, if they're line 3.
Over to that one.
Maybe, yeah.
Thin half?
Yeah.
Like that?
Jay really wants to get out of here with at least one double to try and maximize the opposition's attempt here to preferably only get 2. Don't want to give up 3 here.
Okay, make this double.
Oh, wait.
I'll probably have another double.
Yeah.
This is pretty thin, right? It's like
Thin half. Or, yeah, thin.
Then half. Okay.
Pinch more.
Looking for the half rock double here.
Yep.
hard.
Roll it. Yep. Hard, Chris. Hard.
Okay, that's a great roll.
Nice shot.
Almost as good as the double.
That's good.
Yeah, I agree. Really great shot.
Gotta give him more ice.
When he draws, then we don't have a shot.
Well, if he misses the draw, he's looking at 3.
You don't hate this?
I mean, you just gotta watch because you're probably gonna jam it to stick it, right?
It's gonna jam that one if anything.
Yeah.
They're looking
And
at
then we
playing
might only
this
make one.
just on the board
Yeah.
side
You ever pick this?
with enough weight that they could keep their shooter in play, but they're worried about maybe jamming it
Yeah,
on
but
the
then
red
we're
one
fine.
at the back. They could just
Like
pick
what
it
happens
out
if we go
and
here?
only be line 2, which would still be exposed.
Well, if he ever hits it,
You briefly
and like
looked at
lays 2,
even the
then no
draw, but
double.
I know.
you're not second
That's what
shot, so I'm
saying,
not
if you're
sure.
up here. If you're here and he hits and rolls right here, you're gonna have a double for 3.
That's not easy.
Play the draw, you're almost hoping
Like-
that
like
your
on the
opposition misses his last one to get more than 2.
Yeah.
Or more
and
than 1 even, actually.
Like
That's
so we're
it.
shot.
Agreed. There's no guard to go around that rock at the top of the 12 foot is promotable.
Miss it and still hang on the. I mean, even if you roll out, I guess it's not terrible.
they need
If he
to
ever
deal
tries
with
to
that
double it,
red
thins it
rock.
and stops
I
it,
do too.
right?
Yeah. I don't see him doing that, but yeah.
He's probably just doing this, right? So I think play it aggressive. Let's make this.
Okay.
If we end
Good
up
half.
dead nosing it, it might work too, right?
Just got. I don't think you're ever killing that if you touch both. Right. What are you seeing, Cody? This?
Yeah.
That's the call it looks like they're going to go with.
Like solid hack.
Good half.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is lots for it to jam on back there, but I think at this point they need some points. They have a chance here to score a multiple.
Yeah.
What?
So
Is it like a
you've
third?
got to go for the more difficult shot if it's going to give you a chance.
Thick third. Thin half, close.
Roll hack. Yes!
Getting loud in here.
Wow.
Loud
Fans
and
are in town.
enthusiastic. And
Oh, so close to actually, well, it's still bleeding.
I think blue is sitting too.
They are.
I guess. Even if you just hit it just off nose, that's
That was
enough,
a
right?
fantastic shot by
Like if
Cody.
you just hit it off the backside of the red, we're sitting two.
shot on the top one. We don't need to
Yeah, you just need to.
But if I make this double,
Yeah,
it's
hair
jammed,
early.
isn't it?
I'm just afraid that it jammed. I don't want to just keep the shooter and blast it.
Now Jay's trying to figure out if he can remove the two shots, blue stones, without jamming on the back one. He doesn't want to remove that back red stone because it is out counting the blue shooter that was just thrown by Cody.
This side seems to curl.
You have to be a little careful here.
Okay, try and make that double. That's the two.
Just off nose like that way, right?
back double
Or-
there?
The back double, yeah. I'm throwing a 9.
Okay, I like it. So it's just like 7/8 early type of thing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't hit it too early. So.
Okay.
9.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Easy dog.
Okay, we'll see what happens here. Hit on that blue shot rock.
That last stone here for Jay Wakefield.
Straight. Yes, hard.
And trying to get, and he got it. What a good
Very nice.
shot.
So the force is on.
Yeah,
1
that's-
point will leave Team Wakefield in control.
That was a terrific shot. Not easy, but fantastic shot.
It's like 15. 15.
So in this men's event, we have 12 teams playing a triple knockout with the Page playoff this weekend. And on the women's side, there's 8 teams playing a round robin with a Page playoff. So lots of games to come, 3 draws a day, every day until Saturday, and then on Sunday, I believe there's only 2 draws. Those will be the finals.
Yeah, if you're in the Langley area, come on out to the
George Preston
Recreation
Center.
Center, right next to the Langley Curling Center, where there's a lot of curling going on all week.
Shot, Cody.
Nice draw by Cody Tanaka to take a point, to come within 1. Now 5-4 for Wakefield.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
And
Well-
we're back.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Line's good.
We're so happy you're here.
Easy. Like
We
it's
are
curl.
in the 7th end of draw number 2, this men's game.
Good.
Team
Like it's
Wakefield,
curl. No,
Team
line's good now.
Kolomaya.
Line's
Elaine,
good.
what's
Line's
going
good.
on around the rink?
Yeah, let's take
Yeah,
a look
yeah,
at
yeah,
some of the
yeah,
scores
yeah.
on the other
Nerve,
games
nerve
here
now,
in the
nerve.
building. In the women's
Hard, nerve,
side, in the
Hard,
playing of the
hard, you're
6th
not in, you're
end,
never in.
Team Reese Hansen is up 5-3 on Team
Oh,
Macmillan,
I lied.
and Team
Okay,
Pure
good
Check
shot.
is up 3-2 on Team Wark. And in the men's side, Team Dean is up 5-2 in the 6th on Team Queen Yard.
Oh, there.
And
You're just
Team
flying the T's.
Nobert is up 9-3 on Team Pierce in the 6th end.
Lots of close games and just
You got
one
a little
game
bit of room right
maybe
now.
T-line.
getting quite a
Back T,
spread there.
Whoa, it looks like it's running.
Yeah, Team Pierce is the top ranked team in British Columbia right now. They spent a lot of time on the tour this fall, doing really, really well. You know, possibly one of the better results for a BC team on the tour in a bit on the men's side. So good for them for getting out there. I'm sure we'll be hosting
Kinda like
one
a
of their
high
games
guard.
at some point
Go
in the
right to
next
the
day or
bike.
two.
Heel, and then you draw around.
Or do you like
Just
freezing
kinda-
We
it?
just saw Matt Fenton. He had a chance
thinking
to lie
delay
to.
one-
He was
delay
drawn to
one
the
shot.
open
Freeze
wing.
once.
And unfortunately, threw quite a bit extra weight and it just goes through the ring. So instead of lying to, there's a
freeze
chance
it,
here
top
now
8.
for Team Kolomaya to freeze to that
They
red
run it and they
shot
stop
stone.
when we get a force. Okay, speed's good.
Remember that Kolomaya did score 1 in the 6th end, so it scores 5-4.
Where? Top 8.
And
Okay,
in a
you got
perfect
room.
situation, I
No,
believe
that's good.
Kolomaya would love to force here in the 7th.
Top 4. Okay.
Yeah, force would be a good result here. You definitely don't want to give up 2. Steal would be nice, but you don't want to take on too much risk because you may end up
15 there.
forcing them to 2.
Freeze on this one
Exactly. Nice
Small
shot there by
jiggles, okay.
Andrew.
Top 8.
Chris Parkinson now has an opportunity to corner freeze to that blue stone.
Top 8.
Room right now.
Top 4.
Yeah, we're a little heavy.
Back
Back 4.
Still
Yeah,
heavy?
back 4.
Yep. Too late. Yep.
Hard, yeah.
This has a little extra weight. I think plan B here.
Through.
Oh boy, and that one's going to go through as well. Oh, another mistake there by Team Wakefield.
Center.
Yeah.
Line's good. It got pretty light, but wait if you can. I think it's
Looks like they're throwing a guard
Wait
here.
if you can.
They could play the tap blue onto red and just poke that red one out to the open.
Okay, Nick then.
But then there's a possibility of setting a double up on your 2 blues. So just throwing a guard here right now and see what Jay Wakefield decides to do.
Keep going. You got a good one.
Good move, Nick.
Good shot.
Nice.
I imagine Jay's probably going to play the peel, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
And
guess
open
they are.
things up.
I don't know, I don't mind the
Trying
length, though.
Yeah.
I think they would have liked that guard to
Pretty good.
curl a little bit more.
Mhm.
It's
3/4.
situation in the house is very
Half.
accessible,
Okay.
but that would result in leaving that guard.
Six.
Curl.
Chris was a little full on his release on that one, and that one did not come back at all. But does manage to get the center guard off, the tight center.
They have left Team Kolomaya with something to work with here. Couple rocks in the house, guard in play.
Don't remember. Heavy. No, I Like this. Okay. Yeah, we only got to move the blue like 3 inches and stay high. Okay. Can I have just a hair more? I'm seeing like T-line. Heavy.
Oh, no, we're back. Back 4, back 8.
Scott curl a mile.
Back 4.
Ride's getting good.
Hard, you guys.
Easy.
Hard curl. Straight.
Hard. Straight.
Trying to tap here. Trying to move that blue one ever so slightly. I think that's pretty good.
Good.
Promoted a little bit. We can't quite see.
Well, probably about 4 or 5 inches between those 2 blue stones. So if you hit what you can see, you'll get them both going. Just depends if you're going to try and save your shooter or not. You have to throw less weight if you want to save your shooter. And if you try and save your shooter, you're probably not going to remove both the blue ones.
Easy board. Just easy.
Go.
Board down.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Whoa.
Girl.
This is nice. Wait.
Carl.
Again, trying to poke those 2 blue ones out.
Shot.
Really good.
That's a really great throw there by
close to
Daniel
the guy.
Dang.
Yeah, it was tough to see, but I think that was the call to tap that and stay right on top of it,
Yes.
rather than play the double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sliver more weight.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
So by doing that, you can see now the red stone is shot,
Red. Okay.
and definitely difficult to remove
red
the
that's frozen
3rd
on our
shot
blue.
red stone
Okay.
without affecting your own.
And just kind
So
of stay frozen on it and get our blue back behind that other one. Okay. Like back 8? Back 4, I think. Okay. That was just T-line, eh? Yeah.
Line kick. Yep.
Back 8. Back 12.
Yep. Hard. Hard. You got it.
This is really curling.
yeah,
Any roll.
tap. Imagine
Shot.
get shot out of it.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Not bad. The angles are favoring the Kolomaya team right now.
Right.
And Jay Wakefield agrees by going up and playing the peel.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, the 4-foot's getting crowded, and Jay wants to make sure that he's got a shot to score.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
Nice shot.
Right.
Like you make this, it's pretty good.
Yeah, what does he do?
Probably peels that, and then he has the short run back.
Yeah. Okay, I don't mind that.
Okay.
Like board?
Just control.
Okay.
Big score on sheet 2. Team Reese Hansen
Like that?
scoring 3 to go up 8-3 over Team McMillan.
Like sit 2 away.
Okay.
Because the angle top is really back.
Okay.
Team McMillan comes in as the first seed.
Yeah, with 3 of
Yeah,
their
that's it.
4 athletes winning this competition last year and representing British Columbia at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, so they are the defending champions.
Wait, good.
Yep. Hard. 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 You gotta go.
Trying to get it past that top blue. Oh, wow, that really curled.
When you get to here,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I could throw 10-5 on the nose, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, this end is not really turning out the way that Team Kolomaya would have liked. There's a lot of rocks in the house and no guards.
Like if I chip this, I'm spinning this way. This is coming in here. Like it's not terrible, right?
Yeah.
But if I just hit nose, then I'm sitting there. This one rolls to here.
Yeah, I think I'd rather not chip it. Like if you do this, it's still not bad.
Well, I gotta get this one. Yeah. Right?
Our audience can probably hear the nice noisemakers that are going on right in front of us here.
For one. I think it's still a call. Okay. 10-5?
Yeah.
I don't think they're cheering for anybody in particular, but they have some great noisemakers.
Yeah, it's all about the noise.
Yeah.
Some young fans.
What are we throwing?
Yeah,
for
we
weight?
love to see the kids out at the rink
10-5.
just
10-5?
enjoying it. You know, whether or not they even watch the curling, it doesn't matter. If they have some fun, and you know, for us when we were kids, it was always about the snacks that you got when you went down to watch your parents curl. And
All right, looks like Jay's just playing a nice soft takeout. Is trying to hit his own redstone, just nose, or just probably what he can see. Drive it onto the blue one, and hopefully the one he's promoting will flip underneath that blue guard there.
very
like
nice.
that. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, really nice execution on that shot. It is a little bit of a touch shot with weight and line, and resulting in
with the out.
Pretty flat.
sitting 3 at this
Yeah, I
point.
was thinking less, but
Just one Kolomaya team shot left to come here by Cody.
like
Yeah,
half.
you make that. He doesn't have a shot for 2.
Plays the
Yeah,
double
make
on
the
those
double,
back
good
2
shot.
rocks. He's hoping maybe to tuck a little bit behind that red-blue combination that will be left at the front of the house, and leave an angle that would be unfavorable to Team Wakefield.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, curl.
Curl. Curl. Get out. Okay, that's fine. It's still good.
Yeah.
That's probably the
Is
best he could do right there. That was,
Does he have
you
the
know, that
nose hit
was.
for 3?
He
What's
knew
that?
that
Does he
he'd
have
be
the nose
behind
hit for 3?
one of
Yep.
those 2 guards. There is a short run, but what they're trying to see right now is can they bring in.
Blue, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like can
That
they
might be
play the
there.
double and save their shooter, and I think they can, Elaine. If you play the same kind of weight, just ever almost nose or just slightly on high side, broom side.
Nice.
I think
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah.
might get it. Got to throw enough weight, of course, to remove both of those blue ones. This would be a big shot for Team Wakefield.
There's a hair early, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Here comes that final rock of the end.
Oh, you don't want to hit it too far high side and jam it.
Oh, disaster.
Oh, wow, that wasn't enough weight, I don't think. Oh, huge mistake by Jay Wakefield, and he gives up a steal of 2.
I don't know. It just didn't.
And
didn't
now
curl.
he is down 1
Right here, curl and
with
curl.
3 ends to go. We'll be right back.
Straight. I said curl. Well. Right.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss. But it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Okay.
Good. Set.
So we're back, and interesting finish to that end where Jay Wakefield had a shot to possibly score two.
Still probably not right.
And yeah, we're kind of shaking our heads wondering what happened to that shot. It looked like it was a bit light, but also undercurled. So ending up giving up a steal of two. And now Team Kolomaya is up 6-5 without the hammer in the 8th end.
Perfect.
Yeah, definitely a massive turnaround. I just don't even if he does hit it right on the nose, I just don't know if he had enough weight. Not enough weight to remove two stones, maybe one, but definitely not two. So the team had a chat during the break, and they really just need to shake that off and move on. They got 3 ends to go here. They have hammer in the 8th.
Right off.
It's just a 1-point game here, and we see lots of times that the scoreboard flips late in the game.
Just a little deep there from Matt. Would have liked that one in the top 8 foot.
Point's good.
Yep, back line.
Yeah, our neck.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you really want to see a little bit more precision happening.
You got it. Curl. Follow the red, Nick. Follow the red.
Try it.
Good.
Wait.
Blue Rocks are building up there, but Jay is still going to use that corner guard, and it just takes one to get around there and set something up.
That's good.
Team Kolomaya doesn't necessarily want to leave those rocks behind the tee line. They're not really doing him any favors. That just happens to be where they're ending up at this point.
Hard then. Hard.
Yeah, as you say, there's still lots of end left here, and the important thing is that Jay and his team can, definitely want to score. And right now the forefoot is still wide open.
It's like board.
Board. Yep.
Board.
Whoa, please. Curl. Watch the blue. Watch where the blue goes.
The chase again, and they keep removing that rock and rolling away and behind the tee line. They're getting quite a little pocket of blue back there that at some point Jay's going to move to
Just right on the nose.
try to set something up over there.
He's indicating the hit. I don't think you need to throw a hit. Like, those are all behind the tee line. You're trying to generate two here, Elaine, and I'm not sure why you just wouldn't freeze to him. And if you're not going to freeze to him, then try and go around the corner again. I don't like the hit, because the hit, you have to be perfect, hit and stick right on the nose.
I definitely like a freeze on this rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although it is quite light.
I'm just not sure why you would play that. Makes no sense to me.
Nose isn't bad. Normal?
There is a bit of a wall building back there, but you do need to make a very precise shot in order to force an error.
Oh. Curl. Curl. Hard curl. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Okay.
Nice shot there by Jared. Just remove one of the blue stones, which is totally fine. His own stone. So again, he doesn't want to build that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's pretty happy with that result.
15 or?
Yeah. I think 15.
A little bit of going back and forth here. Now Team Wakefield is going around the guard again.
Wait's close.
Didn't think late, guys. Careful.
We're T.
Line's good.
T.
Line's good.
Line only. We're T back
Oh,
4.
not T. High above the T.
T back 4.
Whoa.
Oh, it's slowing down a little.
Walking along this side of the rock.
Yeah,
We're still
Yeah, line is great, but the weight is just a little more than they wanted, but it is going to be third shot.
Where to?
Do we peel?
Peel the
Yeah,
guard?
now you have the opportunity to go and rip that guard off, and the end is going to be gone in a moment here. Going deep is just really not what you want to see when you're down in points.
Please, yep. Please, please. Stop.
This could be a 2 here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's either that or hit this one. I like that though.
And a little bit of indecision here.
Same weight you third.
Similar weight. Maybe hair less.
And going for a freeze. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, you need to increase the difficulty of your oppositions here, opposition shots, and by making a perfect freeze, it will make it more difficult for them to remove.
Think for less.
Here's the hair last.
Right now, it's been pretty straightforward in for Kolomaya.
This is top 4 here.
Team Wakefield just,
yeah, we're
just
there.
not able to get it going here in the
Close
8th
to
end.
line though. Line's good.
Slowing down.
And it's funny how the momentum has switched a few times in this game, going back and forth. And it's still just a 1-point game.
Okay.
And there's another miss there by Daniel. Just about a foot
You can
too
take
heavy.
a free rip at it.
Yeah, I don't mind trying it.
You like this?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try it.
Sorry?
We're gonna try the double. Okay. Heel. Heel.
This is fine too.
Yeah, trying for the big roll.
Why?
You don't really want to group their stones over on
Well,
this
there's no
right-hand
double.
side as we look at it. So
And if
you
we
see
know,
Jared indicate the
Get
roll.
3/4 we roll.
Yeah, blank's fine.
Yeah, blank's fine.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Curl.
I think he would have liked to have a little bit more of a roll there, but it's not terrible. It's just barely in front of the tee line.
Okay, yeah. If we play the double, then.
Possibly a double and roll here would leave Wakefield lying 2.
I seriously think it's there to.
Well, if we play it this way.
It's which?
I think it's there to get rid of all 3 of them.
You know, with a couple of rocks to come, he'd really like to bring that red rock into play, but the 3 rocks
Yeah, I
are
guess
out
if you just
counting
make that
it,
double,
so
even if you just push that other one a little,
it's going to take a couple of shots.
Yeah.
Well, you need to make that. You need 3/4 here.
I just wonder, could you not
What?
play the
No.
one that's just out beside the 4, but could you play it on the inside, the other side?
Yeah.
Play that double,
It's like a third.
one in front, and then maybe catch the blue one on the far 12-foot and push it enough. You never know.
Yeah, I think that's possible, and even the roll would be good.
Even the roll, yeah.
I mean, it's going to be the same thing. Let's just get rid of these 2. He'll hit this, and if he doesn't make it good, I'll have a double for 2. Yeah.
Well, I think should we try this, and then if we can bump this to 2, right?
Yeah, but if like this is a nose hit to make it this way. Right?
Yeah, if we want to make it this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I like that. Yep.
It is a big shot. They're taking their time here, talking about the weight, talking about the line,
Yeah. Okay.
making sure they're giving themselves a real good shot to make this.
Yeah, both teams have 38 minutes to start the game, so lots of time left on the clock. Just over 2 ends left to play.
What weight?
And they have a couple of timeouts.
Deal, okay.
Yeah, neither team has used a timeout.
Yeah, possible that they all go.
Okay. I like
Try
it.
to make the back 2 and kind of roll into the other one. Okay.
All right.
There more.
Big shot here for Jay Wakefield. Down 1 with the hammer here in 8.
Curl!
Well, straight!
All right, that's good.
Okay.
To get the double. I don't think that's the double they were playing, but it,
all good.
definitely
No, there's no double.
Yeah.
it's going to be hard for Team Kolomaya to put this
Right on the
shooter in
nose.
a place where there wouldn't be another double back, so they're going to have to try and figure that out. Want to stick around here.
Okay, you're good. Great choice.
And they do.
Nice shot.
Yeah, we're hitting.
I think we're straight behind.
And Jay's not even looking at the thin double for 2. Well, now he is.
It's up to you.
I think drop.
Okay.
And he's going to take a
I like
point.
to see
There's
drop.
no double there. I guess even if they made the double, they'd lose the shooter.
That 15-ish? I think 15.
So 1 point would
Yeah.
tie the game and give them a couple of ends to try to figure out how to flip that scoreboard to get into the advantage position of either being 1 up without or tied with is where you want to be at the end of the game.
That's good.
But I think. I don't think we're bad.
Curling a bit early. Line's good.
Should be good.
There it goes. Line's great. 14-6. Careful.
Just nice and clean into the house.
All right. Good.
Uh-oh.
Guys.
Will it stop? Oh, boy.
Oh,
All right, good
whoa.
throw.
That did not look like that was going to happen. And I think it is definitely a steal of 1 for Team Kolomaya. Again, another mistake by Team Wakefield. And now they are all of a sudden down 2 with only 2 ends to go. We'll be right back for the finish.
What happened there?
It just ran different.
I thought it ran different.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
I'll bring you some.
Welcome back to the 2025 Men's and Women's BC Championships presented by Best Western. We are in the ninth end of draw number 2, Kolomaya versus Wakefield, and we just saw another small mistake by Team Wakefield and gave up a steal of 1. So they are down 2 now with only 2 ends remaining.
Yeah, that was just a simple thing that it looked like that rock was just cruising into the 4-foot. I think they swept it a little bit, but I don't think they swept it a lot. And it's just a matter of inches. It just slipped a little bit too far. And that steal kind of came out of nowhere. So definitely a bit more of a hill to climb here with Team Wakefield needing 2 points to tie or 3 points to win.
Starting to grind in.
And just a reminder, we're down in the beautiful township of Langley at the George Preston Recreation Center. And if you're out and about in the area and you want to come by, there's lots of great curling. Draws are 9, 2, and 7 every day. And we both have both the men's and the women's competition going on.
Yeah, there's going to be some great games here. This lovely arena is right beside the Langley Curling Center, joined side by side in the same building with a couple of lovely restaurants here that you can go to between games. Melissa, where are the rocks that they're using here from? Rocks here in the arena.
These are the Curl BC rocks that were purchased a number of years ago by Curl BC, and they're used at all of the men's and women's championships year after year.
And they're not used during the season. They're just in storage somewhere, so they're preserved for championships.
Very much so.
Should be good. We're T.
Room right now. Line's good.
Back 4, back 8.
Yeah, Curl BC, Melissa and her team of wonderful people at Curl BC have put on a beautiful event here in this arena. It's decorated, lovely. The staging is great. The hospitality is great, and Curl BC does a really great job of hosting these events alongside of the local volunteer committee. And of course, the sponsors that Melissa has been mentioning throughout the broadcast. They make it all possible, but it takes a team. The association, the volunteers, and the sponsors, and of course the community of Langley has been very supportive.
You can kind of see the momentum sitting with Team Kolomaya right now. They're just stepping up, putting some rocks in the house. And now just the peel mode is on, and you can see Jay Wakefield just trying to figure out any way he can to get back in this game. Really wants to try and score 2 here in 9.
Yeah, you have to just keep on putting those rocks in play. Just keep on trying and trying. It gets a little deflating when you give up a couple of points that you shouldn't have, and then you give up another one, and you start to lose that feeling of momentum. It slipped away, but you just keep putting the rocks in the right places, and you never know what is going to happen.
I can't do that. 15, 15.
No, peel.
Yeah.
So that guard slipping into the ring, so pretty straightforward hit, maybe doubled here for Team Kolomaya. Jared himself trying the double.
Hard, Cody. Go. Keep going. Keep going. A little more. Keep going.
And so close, but does push it out to 5th shot.
Yeah.
So right now, not a factor.
Yeah, and in a position that it doesn't really look like it's going to be a factor later in this end with all of those rocks in front of it.
Right there.
Yeah.
We're going to have to deal with this situation pretty soon, right?
Yeah, further on now.
We could also
Got a bit of a cluster there forming there. All, clusters of rocks create opportunities for the opposition and are a little bit of a threat when you've got those rocks clustered together. Team Wakefield could freeze down into the in between those 2 rocks. Looks like he's hitting?
Bumping.
Bumping.
Like just trying to move things around a bit. The key here, though, like you just mentioned, he's got to keep on the face of
And,
one
like,
of the
kinda be
blue
frozen
stones,
on
so it
the
makes
left
it
one?
really difficult for Kolomaya to get rid of it. So you can't afford to
Yeah, you
roll
got it.
off. You can't afford to roll out. So almost a freeze wouldn't have been a bad idea here. But I see that to see the thought process as we get down onto third stones that you want to move some things around and not leave 3 stones in the forefoot.
Back 8. Back 12.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Back 12.
Yep, then. Line's good.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Back line.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Girl, girl,
Just back 12.
girl. Rolling on top
Trying
of
to
that
tap and roll. There we go. That's a great
Yeah,
shot.
it is.
Good.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice shot.
Catch this one.
I think it hits this. I don't know how.
Because, I mean, if we miss it and he makes a hit and roll, we're giving up 2.
Yeah.
Is this one not dead jam?
Still a
Is
lot
it
of
right enough?
rocks
Like
there
the
around the forefoot.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's gonna-
Team
it's gonna
Kolomaya
drag
has
that
to
way, right?
decide, do they want to remove some of those themselves by making a play on the red one, or do they want to go in another direction?
They're talking about blasting it.
Third. Okay.
You can imagine that Jared will throw some high heat on this one and
What's that?
hit it on the
Yeah.
broom side or center line
might
side of
spin
that
down
red
and pass
stone
the
and
other red.
likely get rid of at least 2 of their blues as well.
Half rock's good. A third's better. Okay.
Whoa. Oh, play.
Whoa, please.
Oh, play.
Oh, made that look easy.
Very. I'm not sure if we updated everyone on the final, Elaine. We did have one final. Did we do that
I was
already?
hoping it was gonna
I
splendor
don't
in
think
the
we
hair.
did.
Yeah, so
somebody
over on
else did.
sheet A, we have Team Dean defeating Team Glenard 10-3. We actually have another final, just as we are talking here.
Give her guard.
Team Reese Hansen has
Nice shot
defeated
on that.
the number 1 seed, Team McMillan, the defending champions. I'm not sure how many Reese Hansen got in that last end, but it was 8-4 going into the 8th. And
I feel
Reese
like
Hansen
this is the
did
end we take
score.
our time, 'cause I feel like the last end.
We'll have a look here and see how many they got for a final score. It looks like 3, so it's an 11-4 final.
Yeah, we're a bit up.
Oh, then.
You got a girl. You got a girl. Yeah, we're back 12.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Hard.
So Team McMillan coming out of the first day of competition
Slowing
at
down
1-1,
little.
having
Got it.
defeated Team Dagg-Jackson Bear this morning.
Way too
Hey.
much weight.
Oh, and another
And yeah, big
yeah,
mistake.
big mistake. Just cannot get the rocks where they want to in these last few ends here, Team
That's the
Wakefield.
only
And
thing we were worried about.
Yeah.
Is
a real
flip
turn
it
of
double
events.
with
But then this thing's buried. It's lost.
no- Well, you
right?
can hit this.
For 2.
Yeah, I'm saying.
This is the miss, eh?
Yeah. Is the guard horrible?
Well, he's freezing.
Yeah,
he might
that-
be able to tap for shot. It's only a force then.
Yeah.
Just like top 8.
Lob it in there. Yeah. There's a good speed. Yours were like carrying. Yours carrying.
It's top 12, not better than top 8.
So another chance
Like-
here, or a chance here for Cody Tanaka just to
How do you
keep
get 2?
the pressure on his opposition by
I mean, I
throwing
don't
another
mind
one
being-
into
well,
the
he's
rings.
shot 4. He's
Not
got to make
sure
I'm
what
just thinking like the
the
deeper you are, the more you're going to be able
conversation
to hit and
is.
roll.
Just a reminder that we actually can't hear the player mics.
Yeah.
So maybe just trying to figure out.
Yeah, we have to be on this side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Where
like,
to put this one.
well,
Looks like he would just put it on the center line, top 12, top 8.
Yeah, I think speed's good. We just make it. Top 8.
You guys like 15 here?
I think so. Yeah, even just 15 for top 8 is, yeah. I think it's better.
It took a lot.
Yeah,
No,
we're
man.
back 8.
Really?
We're like barely in the house.
It's really curly,
Brushers
guys.
haven't laid a
maybe
broom
back
to it
four.
at this
No,
point.
on its own. On its own.
Don't really want it
Yep,
too
curl if
deep
you
here.
can.
I think anywhere near the center is going to be a pretty good result.
Okay.
That will
fine.
work.
Yeah, I
It's a little wide to hung curl.
don't know about. They wanted that angle to leave that angle
They told me how
on
to
that
go
shot. It makes it a little bit easier. Leave for Jay Wakefield. Although, you know, he's
That's okay. That's not in play.
Team Kolomaya is
Might
by,
jam on our
by no
back
means
too.
in any trouble here. They're sitting 4 with only 2 rocks to come.
Is that? Yep. Yep. $10-5.
Alright.
So we're just trying to nose it or roll here low.
Yeah, we want to roll into the guard.
Okay.
Roll into the guard of 10-5.
Okay.
Try and push the top one. Like, watch the top one. When I hit it
on the top one, I'll worry about the back one.
Okay.
Easy 10-5. Speed. Yep. Hard.
And you can just see this rock just curling a ton across center here.
Curl for the double. Come on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just figured they were gonna lose it on that one. Unfortunately, just over curled. Chance
just
for
can't
Cody
do it here.
just
This-
pretty much
this one
throw
you
the
can do it
exact
on.
same shot he did.
There's no
Yeah, once that
triple
rock
edge
got
going
close
on.
to the center line, it was no stopping
Okay.
it. And it didn't have huge weight, which of course was a good choice because they needed
Top
to
off the miss here.
stick on the roll over to the other blue rock that was in
This one we
play
have to
there,
be
but
in.
that
We
did
have to
not
be in 'cause he has
happen
the slot.
for Team Wakefield, so definitely going to have a harder shot in the next one.
Yeah. Do you ever hate a little less?
Yeah, especially if this one goes, you know, top button area. They choose to put it there. It's going to
Yeah,
be
you have
very,
to.
very
Yeah.
difficult for Wakefield to score here.
Room right now.
Bit less.
Top 8. Room.
Top 4.
Where?
Top 4. Top 4.
Whoa, curl.
Oh.
Curl. Go.
Great sweeping. What a shot.
I'm not joking you. We were flashing that rock.
So what has he left, Melissa? Not much.
Not much. He can't really hit it and save his shooter to score. I don't know if the pin's available for the draw.
I can't draw, can I?
I don't think he has a lot, Elaine. I mean, I don't know if he has anything on this outside corner one, but
Intern.
Okay.
no, he's gonna. Maybe he's just gonna try and nose it and try and see if it'll spin a
Yeah.
little bit out and score that way, but
Yeah.
definitely not an easy
Just
shot.
gotta get as close as we can to that guard, hey?
Yeah.
I'll be on the.
Another precise shot required here.
Yep.
Has to hit it just exactly right to be able to stay in that position right on top of that blue rock. Spin both of those two out. They don't have to go all the way out, but out far enough that the red rock would be left just short of the button.
Curl.
If he doesn't make this perfect, then maybe handshakes here. And what a beauty.
Good sweep, Chris.
Yep. Red.
What a shot.
it. Yep.
That was not easy.
Good call, Danny.
Nice.
Well done, Jay Wakefield. So 1 on the
Really good
board,
sweep.
still down 1 without Hammer coming home in 10.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
guys,
And we'll
still
see
in
what
it.
happes right after this.
Still in it. Double centers.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline, Join the revolution.
And we are in the 10th end of draw number 2. Team Kolomaya versus Team Wakefield. Team Kolomaya with the hammer and a 1-point lead. And so it's basically all out for Team Wakefield here, trying to score, or trying to steal, pardon me, in this 10th end.
Yeah, we're sitting beside Jerry Gertz here, who reminded us of the little bit of an upset this morning where one team was in the same position, one down without, and was able to steal 2 to win the game. So it's not unheard of. It does happen, even at this level. Again, they just want to keep putting the rocks in a good position, and if you put the rocks in a good position, and the opposition has to deal with them.
So I imagine we'll see Jay and his team throwing up 2 center guards. Even though a perfect shot there by Nick Meister on his first to top of the button.
Relax. I think keep it clean at least. It should be good, actually. Whoa.
Don't want to
Daniel's rock.
Not a tone. Same.
And again, this one's just not curling to what they're expecting it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, don't feel easy. Yeah, okay.
Three quarters is good.
And Kolomaya elects to throw that one through the rings.
Does half make it?
So those red guards are
ever throw the in
not
out?
perfectly positioned. They're
Yeah,
too
it's
close
pretty quick.
together, and the angle is such that they can both be removed very easily. You know, if they were a long guard and a short
should be
guard, it
good.
would be much better position.
Good.
So there's no
Only
reason
2.
for Team Kolomaya
Gotta be
to
as high
even
as you
worry
can
about
here.
that at this point. They're in no significant trouble at this point.
For 2.
Should curl. Should be fine line-wise.
Okay.
Just leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it.
Just a reminder that we have a daily 50-50, so if you do want to join the BC Championships 50-50, there will
Okay.
be a draw at the end of every game day throughout the championships. Support BC Curling and win big. Get your tickets at curlbc.ca/5050.
This is pretty close too. Thick half.
So we saw Team Wakefield guard the guards because of those angles, knowing that they were all going to go. But again, that rock came a little deep. If it was a longer guard, it just makes it a lot more difficult to get rid of them.
Andrew was trying really hard to get all 3 of those
Same
reds
thing,
going, and unfortunately
Yep, 4 or
was
5 for the split.
almost
A little higher.
not, well, he wasn't perfect and just managed to get the one off. So
Yeah, it's the hair off. Okay, we're a little less. We're probably
Yeah,
one and a
just
half.
over, guys. Line's
So this
fine.
still is just
wanna
a
clean it at
1-point
least.
game.
Just over. Just over.
7-6
there.
coming home in the last end, the 10th end.
No,
Team
no, no.
Kolomaya with last rock.
Good spot, Chris.
Team Wakefield needing to steal 1 to be able to go another end.
Just straight peel.
Yeah, that's what I like.
a little better guard here for Chris Parkinson on the second. Still a chance now for Andrew to probably get all 3 of these reds moving.
Yeah, just straight peel. No,
Was that what it was?
it's almost better to not because you're taking away that draw. Left one. If you roll here, we don't have that intern draw. I think straight peel's fine. It's clean. Clean. Good throw. We're just worried about taking away that intern.
No.
Yeah.
And just the 1 removed again, so
We're going for 1.
chance to throw
Okay.
yet another guard.
Can I ever be 2 left?
mean, I even saw, I don't know what my score was,
453.
but I didn't really. Here.
Yeah, you didn't add it as much as the first.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. We should be all there. Keep it clean.
Let's get over curl.
Okay, weight's close.
That's fine though. Just as high
Yeah,
as
we
it
should
is.
be good. Yeah, we should be good.
Okay, good, Daniel.
Good throw.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Some interesting things happening here in the building on other sheets.
Well, I got it all.
Team Pierce was
it's pretty hard.
way down in their game and
No, let's do this.
has
You probably can make it.
clawed their way back and managed to pick up 4 and then steal 3 to put themselves 1 up in the 10th end. 9-3 after 5, and now they're 1 up playing the 10th. So what a comeback. They must have put some rocks in some good places, Melissa.
I think so, and you know, poor Team Nobert, just watching that last shot come down at 9, he just raised the guard, the center guard, and unfortunately did not catch the ones in the rings he was looking for. About a half an inch or a quarter of an inch difference in that end. We've got a timeout here.
So my plan is we freeze now, they double peel, then I go around the whole situation.
Yeah, at some point, Team Wakefield's going to have to deal with that rock that is buried behind those 2 red guards that are overlapped. The overlap does not allow any room to raise anything back. That red rock is, I think, close to biting the top of the button, so it's very difficult to get shot rock.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that's what I mean, right? We need a guard, and those guards
Yeah,
are not guards.
they got to figure out how to get themselves into a better position here in the next couple of rocks.
Yeah, if we're like top 12,
That's good.
top 8, then I can come around it at some point. They're gonna blow this up.
So we see Coach Brad Fenton come out.
So probably throw it top 12, top 8, top 12. Because I don't know if I like the freeze, right? Like I think if it's dead frozen.
No angle.
Yeah, you gotta be frozen. Like we could go top 12. Basically, like if we guard around the one that's on this side of my side of the sheet, so we're like top 12. That's pretty good. It's just we gotta be overlapped enough so that he can't get at this blue. Because if I go
As we mentioned, we cannot hear the players speaking this game. I hope you can at home and we're able to hear that timeout.
Right there. Okay, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
So they're talking about the corner freeze.
Yeah, it's either or.
Or like freezing to that blue stone, so that hope that they'll get a chance to run one of their own red. Those 2 reds are actually not helping either team, to be honest. It's more favorable to Team Kolomaya because they can actually just remove them easily, as you said, Elaine. So Jay was thinking about throwing another guard, but now you have to deal with that stone that's in the rings at some point. So they're looking to throw a corner freeze on that blue one. At least bring a red stone in. They won't get shot stone right away, but at least get something started in the rings.
Still, I thought.
Okay, I'll give it to you guys.
Yeah. Weight's close.
Line's good. Close for line.
Line's tight, yeah.
Yep, line. Yep.
We're like top 8.
Hard line.
Top 4.
Hard line. Room.
Weight looks pretty good.
All right, weight's there.
Line's good.
Oh, we're close.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a nice shot. Exactly what was called. You can just see this
Throw
playing
down.
out. So they're going to play the
You
double
don't have to
peel
hit
now
this anymore. What's that?
on thirds last,
How does he get shot right now?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Okay, let's peel it. Peel it.
Yeah, I don't know why they were even. I was hesitating. I'm like, what?
He's got to move on, right? Yeah. And then we have the blast.
It's like perfectly frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely the call.
Sliver more.
And then you'll see either Jay likely throw a center, I'm guessing, and wait for his last one before you place the tap.
I think so.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Hard Nick.
All right.
Clean.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Nice shot by Jared.
It's risky. It's risky because if you miss it, then we have nothing.
So they are debating whether to play the tap now or the freeze.
If you make it though on the nose, it's really good.
Right. And then, well, no. And then
You have to think about your opponent and whether you feel that Cody can throw it hard enough to remove everything in the rings.
Yeah.
I have to make it hard. He misses the double.
I don't think drawing around's the answer.
That he peels, and I come back.
Yeah,
here.
so the choices are a guard or a freeze, I think.
Agree.
Is it guard or freeze?
I mean, the freeze is high risk, high reward, right?
They're both good choices. I
Dead on the
think.
nose, that's probably better than a guard.
If we freeze,
I think what you suggest about the ability to throw enough weight to get rid of all those shots has to come into discussion. But I think both those shots are good calls.
Okay, let's do that.
I guess the only fear that I would see Team
Unless if you
Wakefield
wanna
having
tap
is
it,
if
you
you
could
throw
tap
the
it.
guard.
No, just straight freeze. Straight freeze.
If you
Even
Kolomaya, do you ignore it and try and
Right.
draw another one
There's fine,
into the 4-foot button area. But if you do that and you ever slip deep, then you're pretty much handing it over to your opposition. So I don't mind the freeze, but I definitely don't mind the guard. You have to take a chance that your opposition will just go and peel it.
It's real quick here, yeah?
Yeah.
like 15-5 or?
Yeah. I don't know if you got on Daniels, but
I don't remember. I think it was up in the 15s for sure.
Okay.
like the speed.
Weight's close. Top
good.
four.
Top four.
Maybe small bump.
Hold in. Line's good. Little tight for line.
Line only.
Line only, we're T.
Line's good.
We're T, small bump.
Clean.
Rushers
Line's
seem to
good.
think it's okay
Small bump.
Clean for line.
as long as they keep the
Just a
line.
small tap. We're close, we're close. How's line? Pretty good.
Okay.
Good.
Good, I think.
That ended up pretty good.
Time out.
Yeah. So they have a decision here. They need to decide whether they're going to make a play
That's what
on
I'm
that cluster of rocks there, those frozen rocks,
My first
or
thought was this.
whether they're
Yeah.
going to
Even
guard
if
it
you're shot
to
back here,
prevent
he has to
the
freeze, and then you got the quiet tap for the
Wakefield
win.
team from being able to
Right.
get shot rock.
Doesn't he make this double?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you got to be here.
Yeah. Like
Looking
even,
at
even
maybe
like,
a draw
this is
there.
fine, eh?
I don't know
Well, you can
about
be
that.
as long as your
Do you like
second
that?
shot right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
as long as your first shot, or you can even be third shot right there.
I just don't know if you want to take any chances of drawing in there and being deep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not sure what going back for would really do for you.
Yeah.
I guess you'd be second shot deep.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking if they have a shot over there and Wakefield promotes those two reds and is close,
Well, can he
fighting the 4
put
foot,
that and get him?
that his other rock would be shot
But I
rock.
think if you do this and he makes the hit and roll, you just got to
But
quiet tap.
it also gives him an option to hit and roll off that one as well.
Yeah, it's just tough to kind of get there. Like I'm seeing this.
Yeah. I think that's max, but
I think that's good to touch the 4 foot.
yeah. Okay.
Did you see the final call there, Elaine?
I didn't.
We didn't hear it.
Yeah.
No, it's silence for us for the players today. So
You guys like
It's a lot of ice, so I'm not
they're
sure.
playing the draw.
Okay.
I do.
I think it's gonna
Play the draw. You want to be deep, I would imagine. Like you know, second shot, but deep.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Of course, unless it's absolutely right on the lid, but
14-5, I think, is
Yeah, and they're thinking that
I think it'll carry further than you think.
it will give them an easier shot on their final shot.
we do have a final score on the other women's game. Team Purechuk has defeated Team Work.
I got there. Line's good.
Just waiting for the final score.
Line's good.
I think it was 8-6, but I will give you that in just a minute.
Yes.
No, I think it was 9-5.
Oh, or 9-5.
Yes. Yes.
You're right. Look at you go.
Kiss it.
Spin it off. Perfect.
Oh, no. Nice.
So that is what they called. It did tick off it a little bit, but I think it ended up pretty much where they called it. So it is a difficult roll there. I think the tap will no longer do it because the back rock would be shot over the top red rock.
Right.
So this has to be a very kind of a delicate hit and roll behind that blue rock, which would leave Kolomaya with the tap on the...
Right, and you look at the way they're lined up right now, so you have to decide where you want your stone to be, your shot stone. You definitely don't want it to be on, as we're looking at it, on the right-hand side, because that's exactly where the blue one's going to come. So if you can keep it almost splitting center, do you think, Elaine? It might miss it?
Yeah.
You can't blast it.
Okay.
Yep.
Now they're looking at actually the straight freeze.
Yeah, I think I like that better. A little freeze, even a freeze, tiny tap.
Can I throw you the same weight?
The only thing with the freeze is it's almost fully open, and then you don't have to save your shooter if you're Cody Tanaka, right? You can just blast it.
No, the same weight should be fine.
Whereas if you get a little tuck under, it does make the straight tap the shot, but obviously if they're not lined up perfectly, it's not that straightforward.
So if the weight is perfect here, they can kind of judge at the last moment of whether they're going to freeze or tap. Or
we're bumping.
Nudge in a little bit.
Yeah, so the brushers are saying this one has the weight. And so you saw Jay open up the broom a bit more. But you have to make sure in your head that you're still throwing the draw.
They're not going to get the inside roll, in fact.
We'll get shot stone, I think. But it is pretty much a wide open hit here for Cody Tanaka for the win.
Just letting it go on its own would have been better.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if knifing it is better to do there, or if we should have left it and let it grind on its own. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard to say.
I don't know. Could probably do either.
3/4 isn't. Gotta be 7/8.
So the only thing you can't do here is be wide.
So this is the final shot of draw number 2 here for Cody Tanaka and Team Kolomaya. Looking to remove that red stone and secure the victory. I hear clean, and there it is. And it is. Looks like 3 actually for Team Kolomaya, so it will be a 10-6 final. Thank you for joining us for draw number 2 at the BC Men's and Women's Curling Championships, presented by Best Western. I'm Melissa. She's Elaine.
I'm Elaine, and this is Melissa.
And thanks so much, and we'll see you tonight at 7.
Good, and boys.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.